Hello friends, welcome to another video. In this video, I wanted to welcome in the upcoming summer solstice by doing a bit of a journal spread. I quite enjoy journaling as it allows me to be creative and get some of my thoughts onto paper. So I wanted to share a little bit of my journal spread development. This summer, I'm aiming to lean more into creativity and peace, especially because I've had a more draining winter and spring. So I just want to have a little bit more of a lighter energy going into the summer. Before we get into the video, if you saw in the beginning, I had this cold brew tea, and oh my goodness, it's been my favorite thing to make the past couple weeks. I've been making it for 4 weeks now, and I change up the flavor every so often. So this time it's a lime infused tea. Basically, I just added 3 tea bags to a large pitcher of water, a little bit of sugar, and whichever fruit I'm feeling that day. 3 days ago, I was craving lime, so it is very much infused with lime, and it gives it such a nice zesty taste. Because it's cold brew, it's just very easy on the palate. But yeah, that's all. Let's get into the video. So this has been my journal for the past 2 years, actually. This was my 2025 journal as well, but because I didn't finish it completely, it's kind of rolled over into 2026 as well. I quite do enjoy finishing up my journals even if they pass through the next year, and I just really love this journal, and the way I decorated it, I just really love it. So this is the journal I'm going to be using today. Before I do any of my journal spreads, I like to pick out my pictures. So I spent earlier today on Pinterest kind of going through the kind of things I want to welcome in for summer. I developed these ideas throughout spring or whenever I'm just kind of feeling that I want to draft up a journal page. So we're just going to go through it as we add everything, but this is just a general scape of what we're going to be leaning into this summer. Okay, one idea I had for my journal spread, a little bit of like a flip up kind of thing. I thought that would be really cool. I had that idea because I have this really cool journal sticker kind of thing. Let me show you, hold on. It's like a wax melt journal sticker, and I thought that was so cool. For our TBR, we can be able to have like a little thing and we can flip it up. Now we're just gonna cut this about maybe here. Let's do here. Now you can have a general idea of like what we're going for. So this will be our full page here. I really like that so far, wow. Okay, now we're going to add our actual general design. Since I want this area to be my TBR, I'm gonna look through my non-stickable prints? I don't know, but I'm gonna look through here and see if we can find some books. There's so many cute things in this. I think for this spread, I'm gonna go for more of like a rustic summer kind of thing. Oh, okay, we found some books. I think we can work with that. Let's see if there's anything else in here that might catch our eye. Ooh, what a cute bow. Let's save this for later. So I'm thinking we can take one of the washi tapes, kind of use that as an outline, and then have TBH with like a paper back. I think that would be nice. Okay, yeah. Should we do 2 washi tapes? So we have this one, which is kind of like a forage look. And then we also have this one, which is just typical flowers. I think I'm gonna do forage. I think that really would be really nice for summer. Okay, for the top area, I decided to use this grid tape, but we're gonna like overline this because I don't like this, or maybe I can cover that actually, because I did want to use this clock. Yeah, actually, we would cover that. I know I'm gonna overlap this one though. Okay, my eczema started going crazy, so we have our eczema glove on. I cut the books in half, and I think I'm gonna do this. And then for the top, I'm gonna add this other washi tape. And this washi tape says, "Listen as the earth speaks." And I think that's really nice. So we're gonna put that lining the top. Very conveniently, I had a Trader Joe's bag, so I was able to rip it so we can have a paper bag texture so we can do the lettering. So I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna use my gold letters to basically write out TBR. I'm kind of going with the flow. I don't have a full concept, I'm just going with what I'm thinking at the moment. So the first idea with the gold letters flopped because I didn't have a B. So we used my other lettering and we are going to cut these out. But we're gonna do like the rip texture. I think that would just look really nice. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to have it layered like that or if I kind of want to have it like this. I like it like that. And then I'm gonna add like a little sticker here. That's down. We're just gonna add just this sticker. I feel like that kind of makes sense with the books. Just so we can fill in that space. But okay, this is our TBR area done. Now we just have to do the rest. I want to keep the same theme here going, like dark academia with like forest. I know there's like a certain name for this aesthetic, I just can't get there. So far, I just continued the line up here down here, and I think I'm gonna put this washi tape along the line here. I'll put this up here as well, and on the sides. We have the base of the spread ready. As you can see, I added the same, pretty much same thing I added up here, but I didn't add in anything. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to have the summer solstice 2026 here, or if I want to add it up here. But because I do have the TBR here, maybe it might be a little bit too much, so I think I might put it up here actually. We're going to use the same lettering, which is the one right here, and we're going to add that up here. Okay, that looks really cute. I like how it kind of looks kind of like Judy Moody in a way. I want the spread to feel, you know, like academia, but also fun. So that's why I am okay with like just like random lettering as well. I'm gonna add the 2026 part before we add this to the spread. Because I forgot the other S in solstice, but this is our summer solstice lettering, and I think that's so cute. That's so cute. I actually had a little bit of a better idea to split it in half. So I have the summer up here and then the solstice 2026 down here, over here, and the summer is gonna be up there. We're gonna glue that down. I actually really like that. Now we're moving into my TBR of adding what we're gonna be doing. So for me, what I really want to read this summer is Bridgerton, actually. If you saw my last video, in the background, I had Bridgerton, and I had 3 books. I had Penelope and Cullen's story, Anthony's story, and then I also had Benedict's story. And I want to reread them and then rewatch Bridgerton. Although Bridgerton kind of gives spring, it just is one of those things that is quite comforting for me to watch or read. I really want to re-enter that world, because when I first got introduced to it, I was just so obsessed with so much of it. I love the florals, costume design, I love so many things within it. So I just want to read it again to feel that peace. I'm thinking that we can kind of do something like this, where we have them like fanned out. Yeah, I have bees. Yeah, so this would be perfect to add around. I do want to make this a little less plain, so I'm gonna add this one down. I did a little bit of a marker here just to see where everything should be placed down. If you watch Bridgerton, what's your favorite season? Mine, 2. I think a lot of people are fans of season 2, but it's just something about it. It's just so romantic. Now we're just going to decorate the area with the bees. Put one down here as well. Something I also really want to do this summer, which I'm actually not putting on my bucket list for some reason. I want to go to the area where they just have a lot of butterflies, basically. I have been craving to do that for the past couple months, which is really interesting. It's not something I casually think about. I guess lately I just want to really connect with butterflies. They are one of my favorite insects, so yeah. This is our reading area. And then I'm just gonna do some writing in my favorite pen, which is the G2.7 pen. I'm just gonna write Bridgerton. That's pretty much it. To be read, Bridgerton. Okay, from here, I'm just playing around with where I wanna place everything else. And then I'm gonna go into what everything means. I think I wanna put this here, but I actually think I wanna cut this beach ball out because it's gonna symbolize what I want it to symbolize anyways. So I don't think I need the full picture. So I have this piece here, which is like a hand holding a camera because I want to document more things, vlog style. And I really like how I did that because now I can have like things inserted inside of it so it could be kind of used already. Okay, after some time, this is what I've decided to do. And you're like, that looks quite simple. Don't worry, there's gonna be a lot of detailing that we're gonna do. And there's a lot of space because I want to do a lot of writing between. And we're gonna add a lot of stickers as well. Before I go any further, I want to give you a little run through of what we have on here so far. So in this corner, you can see a little hot dog. I'm trying to get more into watercolor, so I made some watercolor pieces to have scattered throughout the page to literally tell myself, oh, we need to be watercoloring more during the summer solstice. Down here, I really want to make a button headband, so I have all the supplies to do that. I just need to do it. And I've been wanting to do this since spring actually, so I decided to carry it on to summer. Over here, I want to capture more, specifically vlogs. I really do like vlogging actually, because it allows me just to reflect on past versions of myself. I caught myself watching some old videos of mine from last year, and I didn't realize how much I have changed in the past year, as it gives me that opportunity to just see a past version of myself that I thought didn't make a lot of change. And then in here I have a puzzle because I really want to do puzzling throughout June or just summer period. I have a couple puzzles and I want to get started on them. I really want to do my Van Gogh one, so hopefully I can have that in another video soon. Here we have a flower pot that's painted because that's something else I really want to do. I already have my flower pots, but I just gotta paint them. And I'm gonna put a flower bouquet in here because that's also something else I want to do. When I was at a library thrift, I picked up a flower arranging book. So I really want to get into more flower arranging during the summer. I really love flowers. I really love anything nature, realistically. Over here, I have watermelon popsicles. Watermelon specifically because I want a popsicle that is quite refreshing. So it's watermelon, yogurt, and kiwi at the bottom. I love, love, love kiwis. I actually didn't start liking watermelon until maybe last year or the year before that. Now, I love it. Maybe it's because I'm near 25. Taste buds are just different, or my brain is just full developed. But I want to make some watermelon popsicles, or just popsicles period. We just need some foods that cool down the body. And as you saw from the beginning, I've been loving making cold brews or just tea brews in general, but ice versions. And I want to do more of that and expand on different flavors and variations of it. And over here, this burger signifies grilling. At the beginning of the year, something I learned how to do was use a grill, and I grilled for me and my friends. So we had hot dogs and burgers, so fun, and I want to do that again, which is why we also have the beach ball here, which signifies pool days, beach days, and we can take a grill. Up here I have a little bit of stretching. I'm really trying to work on my mobility. I've been noticing a lot of my bones have been cracking. My knees, my hip, my back, everything's just cracking. And I've been noticing a lot more stiffness within my body as well. My body's healthy. I have longevity in the function of everything. They're not too high pressure and they are quite specific. So that's quite everything I want to do for the summer. Now we're gonna add our stickers to make it a little bit more cute. I mentioned wanting to see butterflies, so I should add a butterfly in here. What kind of butterfly? I think this nice blue one would be nice. Like here in the middle, where like, it would be cute to put it where the flower is. Like right there? I don't know. I think right here is actually quite okay. Or even right here. I don't know. So now we have a general layout of our spread. Right now I'm adding a little bit of some affirmations, and then over here I'm gonna add like everything written out of the goals I want to do. Some of the affirmations I wrote, or just some of the things I wrote to myself, is slow down and enjoy life. I've been called to lean into more mindfulness, more in the moment practices. I have been doing a lot more oracle readings as of late, so they've been giving me quite the same messages, and I should probably lean into them. So I wrote it down in here. I also wrote, I am magical, I am peaceful and relaxed, and curiosity, oh wow, not curiosity, but yeah, maybe. I guess that's the word I wanted to use, but creativity flows to me effortlessly. If you've been on my channel for a minute, you know that I've been struggling with regaining my sense of creativity. And that's why I really wanted to lean into vlogs again, because I watched the old video, actually my first video on my YouTube channel, and it said I lost my creativity. And then to see the difference of then and now, it's actually quite mind-blowing to myself how much I've really allowed myself to be creative in the past 2 years. Yeah, because I think that video is about 2 years old now. We're going to finish filling this out and I'll be right back. This is how it looks with it completely filled out. I had just the perfect amount of space to put all of my goals on there and my affirmations over here. And I really love the to be R area. I added like that little sticky thing to be able to make sure that I can just like get on and off. But I really love this area. It just looks cohesive as well, and you can still hide it away. I really love this spread. And I love how it's like, it gives summer, but it also gives academia. This is the finished spread. So pretty. Also, if you want a little motivation to lean into journal spreads, even if you feel like you're not a creative person, let me show you how my first journal spread, after being a little creatively depleted, was. This was my first journal spread I did January 2025 when I was trying to rediscover my creativity. This was it. There wasn't really anything on the paper because I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. But I wanted to try. Like, I just wanted to try something. From then to now. It really is just like a process with a lot of these things. And don't worry about this corner. It's just like I didn't fold it in right. But yeah, like everything really is just a process when it comes to relearning new things or getting back into old things. But I really love this. Okay, our journal spread is all done. I feel like it is exactly my style. I really love the TBR area. It's just so cute, and I love how you can like spring it up. It just gives the spread a little extra, because sometimes I do spreads and they're great, but you know, sometimes I just want a little something. That was all for this video. If you have any things on your summer bucket list, please let me know. And if you have anything on your TBR, please let me know as well. Especially if you have any recommendations. I'm trying to get into more fairy tale, whimsical, herbalistic, fun kind of books. I really like to immerse myself into fantasy world sometimes, and I can really go for a nice airy read, honestly. Besides Bridgerton, I have been hearing a lot about, sorry, I had to look it up, but it's Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I've been hearing a lot about that book, and that seems like the perfect book, honestly, for the summer, and it seems like the perfect book for me. I can see myself really enjoying it. If you have anything on your summer bucket list or anything in your TBR, any recommendations, please let me know. I honestly would love to hear that, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much.